Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about parts of speech. Now, to write correct sentences in English, you need to be familiar with different types of words and their functions in sentences. Let's talk about nouns first. What are nouns? A noun names something, a person or animal. Like a teacher, like Susan, like bird. A noun can also show us a place, like a mountain, or the city of New York, or bedroom. A noun can also be a thing, like a computer, a dress, or a cell phone. And a noun can be an idea, like love, like honesty, like happiness. Now, sometimes you need a noun phrase in a sentence. A noun phrase is a noun and some other words that describe it. Let's look at an example. A bag or bag is a noun. Now look at this. That bag that my mother gave me. Now, that bag that my mother gave me is a noun phrase. It plays the same role that a noun plays. Now, what are pronouns? Pronouns are I, he, she, we, and etc. Now, pronouns are words that replace nouns, and they are used in the same way. So instead of saying Ali is a good boy, you can say he is a good boy. So you can replace the pronoun with the noun and vice versa. Let's review what we learned so far. You will see some exercises. Please pause the video and do the exercises. Then play the video to check your answers. Now let's look at verbs. What are verbs? The verb tells about the action or condition in a sentence. For example, he runs every morning. Here, runs is the verb. Why? Because it is showing an action. Look at this other example. They are eating dinner. Here, the verb is are eating. Again, because it is showing an action. Look at this other example. Our teacher forgot to mark our tests. Here, forgot is the verb because it is showing an action again. Now, a verb can also show a condition. Let's look at some examples. She seems lovely. Here, the verb is seems, and seems is showing a condition. Look at another example. I feel tired. Here, feel is the verb, showing a condition. And look at this other example. My father doesn't have a car. Doesn't have is the verb. Again, it is showing a condition. Now, verbs may sometimes change a little according to the subject. For example, we're going to be talking about the verb buy. If we say we buy, nothing happens here, nothing changes. But if we say she, then we would have to add an S to the verb. So verbs can sometimes change a little according to the subject. If the subject is she, then the verb will need an S in front of it. Verbs also may sometimes change according to their tense or their time. For example, it rained yesterday. Here the verb rained shows that the raining happened yesterday in the past. Now, it's raining now. Is raining here is the verb, and it is showing that the verb is happening right now. Let's review what we learned so far. You will see some exercises. Please pause the video and do the exercises. Then play the video to check your answers. Now let's look at prepositions. Prepositions are short words that connect ideas. For example, in, on, at, for. These are all prepositions. Now, prepositions tell us about time, place, purpose, or even reason. Look at these examples. We eat dinner at 7 o'clock. Here, at is the preposition showing time. Look at this other example. My book is on the desk. Here, on is a preposition showing a place. And look at this other example. She bought a gift for her friend. Here, for is the preposition showing purpose. Let's review what we learned so far. You will see some exercises. Please pause the video and do the exercises. Then play the video to check your answers. Now, what are adjectives? An adjective describes or talks about a noun. It answers the question, what kind of, or which. For example, she has a red bag. Red here is the adjective. Now, the adjective, as we said, answers the questions of what kind of. So here, it's answering what kind of bag she has. She has a red bag. Look at this other example. The small brown dog is mine. Here, small and brown are both adjectives. And they show which dog is yours. The small brown dog is mine. So basically, adjectives, again, describe nouns. Let's review what we learned so far. You will see some exercises. Please pause the video and do the exercises. Then play the video to check your answers. Now let's talk about adverbs. An adverb describes or talks about a verb. Now remember, an adjective describes and talks about a noun. An adverb describes and talks about a verb. Now, an adverb answers the questions where, when, how, for how long, how often, and why. Let's look at these examples. It rained yesterday. Here, yesterday is the adverb, and it answers the question of when did it rain. Let's look at this other example. She eats slowly. Here, again, slowly is the adverb, and it answers the question of how does she eat? Look at this other example. I sometimes play tennis. Here, sometimes is the adverb, and it answers the question, how often do you play tennis? Now let's look at articles. There are 3 articles in English, a, an, the. Now, all of these articles signal nouns. Look at these examples. She is a friend. Would you like an apple? Meet me in the classroom. The articles, as you can see, are signaling a noun. However, not all nouns have articles before them. Look at these examples. I will see you on Friday. No article before Friday. I didn't see that movie. Again, no article here before movie. And I don't believe in magic. Same thing, no article before the noun magic. Now, using English articles correctly takes a lot of practice, so you need to be patient here. Let's review what we learned so far. You will see some exercises. Please pause the video and do the exercises. Then play the video to check your answers. Hello everyone and welcome back to this writing lesson. First we're going to start off with a sentence. I'm going to tell you what a sentence is. A sentence is a group of words that express a complete idea. Now a sentence always has a subject and a verb. A sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a period. Now let's take a look at these examples. Mike plays the guitar. Mike is the subject, plays is the verb. Look at this other example. They love music. I went to a party last night. Laura didn't pass the test. You can't open the box now. Now let's review what we learned so far. You will see some exercises. Please pause the video and do the exercises. Then play the video to check your answers. What is a paragraph? A typical paragraph is a group of about 6 to 12 sentences about one topic. And I repeat, when you have a group of maybe 6 to 12 sentences and every sentence is about one topic, then you have a paragraph. Now, all the sentences in a strong paragraph must be about that same topic. A good paragraph has a topic sentence, some supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence. Now, the topic sentence is normally the first sentence of the paragraph and directly tells the reader the main idea of that paragraph. The other sentences in the paragraph, which are the supporting sentences, give more information and specific details about the topic. They include reasons, explanations, examples, facts, and etc. Whatever that gives extra information about the topic sentence. Now, what is a topic sentence then? A topic sentence comes at the beginning of a paragraph. Now, don't forget, topic sentences may also sometimes be in the bottom. You may also sometimes rarely find them in the middle of the paragraph, but usually a topic sentence comes at the beginning of the paragraph. And it gives the writer's main idea about the topic. A good topic sentence helps readers understand the paragraph. Now, a topic sentence has two parts. A topic, which is what the paragraph is about, and a controlling idea. That is what the writer is going to focus on in the paragraph. Look at this example. David Perez is a good father. Now, the topic here is David Perez. We're going to be talking about David Perez. That's the topic. Is a good father is the controlling idea because it is giving extra information. Again, this topic sentence tells us that the paragraph will be about David, and the writer will tell us about David as a father. The paragraph will not have other information about David. For example, it will not have information about his education, his friends, or his future plans. It will only tell us why David is a good father. Now, either the topic or the controlling idea can come first in a topic sentence. Look at this other example. There are several reasons why I like my room. Now, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about reasons or are we talking about my room? Right, we're talking about my room. So my room is the topic. And there are several reasons why I like is the controlling idea. Sometimes the topic and the controlling idea are in two sentences. Look at this example. People sometimes confuse sea lions and seals. These animals are different in several ways. Now, a topic sentence should include one clear topic and an opinion or an idea about the topic. A topic sentence must not be a simple fact or a specific detail. It must be neither too general nor too specific. Look at these examples. I'm going to give you some examples of some weak and strong topic sentences. Let's see which ones are good and which ones aren't. Look at this first one. It is important to have good friends and also to do well in school. Is this a good topic sentence? No, it's weak because it has two topics. Important to have good friends, or good friends basically, and also doing well in school is the second topic here. So when you have two topics, that's not a good topic sentence. It should only be about one topic. Now look at this one. My best friend in school was Tom. What are we talking about? We're talking about Tom. So Tom is the topic, and the controlling idea is that was my best friend in school. So this could be a good topic sentence. Look at another topic sentence. Doing well in school has an important role in your future. This would be a good topic sentence. Look at this one though. A surprise party is a kind of party. Do you think this is a good topic sentence? Absolutely not. This is actually a weak topic sentence because it is talking about a fact and it's too general. I mean, when you say a surprise party is a kind of party, you're basically giving information and it's too general. So it would not be a good topic sentence. Now, there were 14 guests at my surprise birthday party. This is another example. Do you think this is a good topic sentence or a weak topic sentence? You're right. This one is also a weak topic sentence because it is too specific. Why is it too specific? Because it's saying there were 14 guests at my surprise birthday party. You wouldn't be able to talk much about this. Basically, the topic is the birthday party, and the controlling idea is that there were only 14 people at the party. So This is way too specific and it's not a good topic sentence. Now, look at a good topic sentence. My classmates gave me an unforgettable surprise party for my 18th birthday. So basically, this would be a good, strong topic sentence because we're talking about your classmates, which is the topic, who gave you a surprise party for your 18th birthday, and that would be the controlling idea. Let's review what we learned so far. You will see some exercises. Please pause the video and do the exercises. Then play the video to check your answers. Now that we have covered the topic sentence, we're going to be talking about the supporting sentences. Now, let me remind you again, a paragraph consists of 6 to 12 sentences, which are all about one topic. You have the topic sentence at the beginning of your paragraph, then you have the supporting sentences. Okay, so we talked about the topic sentence, and now we're going to be talking about the supporting sentences. The sentences that follow a topic sentence are called supporting sentences. They add information about the topic and the controlling idea. These can include definitions, explanations, and examples. They support the topic sentence in the same way that the legs of a table support the tabletop. Supporting sentences show the reader why the topic sentence is true. Now look at this. The topic sentence is, Jack is a lucky man. Basically, the supporting sentences tell you why Jack is a lucky man. Now look at the supporting sentences. He's a lucky man because he has a loving family. He's a lucky man because he has a good job. He's a lucky man because he is healthy. He's a lucky man because he has good friends. The supporting sentences show us why Jack is lucky. Look at this paragraph. The topic sentence is, the human heart is a hard worker. So the topic here is the human heart, and the controlling idea is a hard worker. Now, in the rest of the paragraph, you're going to see the supporting sentences which will tell you why the human heart is a hard worker. Let's read together. The human heart is a hard worker. It does not stop to take breaks. It works all day and all night, day after day. The heart pumps blood into the lungs. There, the blood picks up oxygen from the air when we breathe. The heart then pulls the blood back in and sends it out into the arteries. The arteries carry blood to other parts of the body. Now, these were the supporting sentences, and the last sentence, our lives depend on the work of our hearts. This last sentence is the concluding sentence. Now, one more time. There are 6 supporting sentences in the paragraph. They explain why the writer calls the human heart a hard worker. All the supporting sentences in a paragraph must be relevant, meaning they must relate to the main idea. They must talk about the main idea. Now read the paragraph and read the 3 sentences that follow it. Only one of them is relevant. Which one is it? Let's read it together. My best friend's room is very neat. Her desk always looks clean and organized. There are only a few books and her laptop on it. She always puts her clothes away. There are never any clothes on the floor or on her bed. She also makes her bed every day. It always looks perfect. I wish my room looked like her room. Now, which one of these three sentences would be the right one? 1. Her hair is always neat too. 2. There are 2 large windows in her room. Or 3. She puts her pens and papers away in the drawers. Now, sentence 1 is irrelevant because the paragraph is about her room only. It's not about her hair or any other part of her life. Sentence 2 is also irrelevant. It does nothing to support the main idea. Now, sentence 3 is the only relevant sentence. It tells how she keeps her desk neat, so it supports the main idea. Now, read the following paragraph, please. 2 irrelevant sentences are crossed out. I need you to tell me, why are they irrelevant? Let's read it together. I always loved the traditions of New Year's Eve in my country. First, we all cleaned our homes so they looked nice for the new year. We also put up colored lights and other decorations. Then, everyone dressed up in nice new clothes. My brother never wanted to dress up or help with the cleaning. Now, this is crossed out. Think why. The rest of the paragraph. The best part was a special dinner with my whole family. Then at night, everyone went outside and there were fireworks in the streets. Sometimes we had fireworks on other holidays too. Attention, this sentence is also crossed out, basically because it is irrelevant. And the last sentence, New Year's Eve was always an exciting night in my country. Now, the writer's topic is New Year's Eve in her home country. Her paragraph describes the holiday traditions that she loved. The sentence about her brother is irrelevant because it does not describe a tradition that she loved. And the sentence about fireworks and other holidays is not about the New Year's Eve, so that is also irrelevant. Let's review what we learned so far. You will see some exercises. Please pause the video and do the exercises. Then play the video to check your answers. Now that we have covered the topic sentence and the supporting sentences, we're going to cover the concluding sentence. That is the last sentence in the paragraph. Now, some paragraphs end with a concluding sentence. Concluding means finishing or completing. A concluding sentence marks the end of the writer's comments on the topic. It usually connects to information in the topic sentence, or it basically maybe reviews the same information as the topic sentence. Now you're going to see 2 ways for a concluding sentence to do that. Now, sometimes a concluding sentence paraphrases the topic sentence, as I said before, and this is to bring the reader back to the main idea. Now let's look at the topic sentence here. When I take a trip, I prefer to go by train. Now look at the concluding sentence, which is pretty much the same thing, saying the same thing that the topic sentence is saying. The concluding sentence is, these are just a few of the reasons why I like traveling by train. So here, the concluding sentence is basically repeating the same thing the topic sentence is saying. Now, there is a second way. Sometimes the writer ends the paragraph with a personal comment about the topic. Now look at this paragraph. The topic sentence is, Meriwether Lewis and William Clark were important American explorers. This is the topic sentence. The topic is Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. So now let's look at the concluding sentence, which is actually a personal comment by the writer. The writer says, I admire Lewis and Clark because they were brave, smart, and adventurous. Now, the writer here is giving a personal comment as a concluding sentence, which is completely okay. Let's review what we learned so far. You will see some exercises. Please pause the video and do the exercises. Then play the video to check your answers.